let's look at the conduct of public officials. Yesterday we had a discussion here, and it was about the enactment of a law, you know, to then prescribe the sort of conduct that public officials, including yourself, would have to exhibit. We understand government is now seeking the support of the IMF to put up such a law. But we also know there was a law like that in 2013, the bill. It has not been passed into a law anyway. Why is Parliament not able to really pass that bill into a law to then guide how public officials like yourself, you know, go about your daily activities?
Well, you see, my brother, Ghana itself, corruption is in our DNA. Corruption is in our DNA. We cherish corrupt leaders. People go into public offices, they amass wealth within the shortest time, and these are the people we hail. These are the people respect. People hold them in high esteem. They don't talk. And mind you, we are also in a country where people don't question people where they get their wealth from. It is one of the issues. So our laws, we are supposed to strengthen our laws so that people can explain how they acquired their wealth.
Sure. And that's your duty. That's
what I'm saying. It is my duty. I'm coming there. It's my duty. But I'm just talking generally to let all of us have a broader perspective of what is happening. Look, you see a 15-year-old boy driving a Range Rover. How he acquires it is not from his parents, it's not from any of his relatives, it's not a gift. He got money and he bought it. How did he get it? You see an 18. So it is just like that. We are in a free country where people just get money, wealth. How they get it, nobody questions them. That is the bane of our problem. Now, public officials are paid. They have service condition. I tell people that, look, if they appoint you a minister today, maybe you've gone to school, you are a graduate, the president catches your eye and appoints you a minister, you are given a Land Cruiser, you are given a bungalow, and all of that. So that one alone, your life will change. Your life will change as compared to somebody who is renting. You understand? So, irrespective of that, we ought, as public officials, know that, look, when you are privileged to be appointed a minister or a chief executive or be in public service, you ought to conduct yourself very well. It's not a license for you to be doing corrupt things to amass wealth at the expense of the state. All this boils down to the laws that you are talking about. The laws are not biting enough. We have laws, they don't bite. They don't bite. So many laws. We have so many independent state institutions. The police, CID, the CHRAJ, special prosecutor, and all of that. The AG department. We have so many agencies that are supposed to help fight corruption. But because the laws, implementation of these laws is so difficult, because we have been selective with the implementation of the laws. So people go away with impunity. People amass wealth, unexplained wealth, yet they go away with it because my government, my party is in power, they cannot prosecute me. When the other government comes and want to also prosecute, then it is witch hunting. You understand? So the problem is about our laws. If the laws were working, like in other countries, if you take Kigali, for instance, you can't be corrupt in Kigali. You can't be corrupt in Kigali. You are scared. You are scared to do anything untoward, to make money that you cannot, money that is not due you. You understand? You cannot get it because the laws are deterrent enough, and people respect the laws. You can't bend the rules. You can't bend the rules. Here, people will tell you that the laws of this country, that is the perception, whether real or not. People will tell you that the laws of this country only affects the poor. It affects the poor. The rich gets away with it. They pay their way through. Whether real or not, that is the perception out there. You understand? So for me, the laws are the problem. Look, you are a public officer. You are guided by rules and regulations. Look, there is no independent state institution in this country, according to our constitution, because it's not your private business. It's not your private business. If you are a minister, you don't have a blanket check to do what you want to do.
Have you declared your assets?
Yes, I declared my assets. I declared my assets. But that asset declaration thing, my brother, I think we have to look at it again.
But that's what the 2013 bill it was supposed to do. To check how you declare and even how those declarations are supposed to be handled.
My brother,
must it be a secret?
My brother,
Shouldn't you make a note to your constituents?
Why I'm saying that the Asset Declaration Act is bogus.
Why?
Many people acquire property in the name of their relatives. So many politicians and so many people who are not even politicians in this country, but who has, government links to do businesses. They acquire property in the name of other people. So if I declare that I have one house, yes, I know I declared that I have one house. When I get into office, the other houses I'm acquiring maybe in the name of my wife, in the name of my brother, in the name of my friend, in the name of... That is why I said that unexplained wealth, the law should be biting enough so that the wife of a minister, the minister's relative can be questioned how she acquired this property. If we don't have laws like that and we just say that, declare your asset. Yes, I have declared. I have 2 houses. Any other house I'm acquiring is in the name of my child. It's in the name of... So you come to audit me at the end of my office. If you were to come to audit me, then you notice that probably I still have the 2 houses.
Okay.
But I have property. Such a person will have a lot of property being whole in the names of people.
So you want the law to be more...
Yeah, so I'm saying that we need to sit on the table and get laws that people can explain. Look, for instance, the Nigeria Anti-Corruption Agency, they came to Parliament and give us a briefing of how they are fighting corruption in Nigeria. Then the man told us that there's one professor who is in charge of that thing. He told us that there was a politician, a teacher. A teacher had over $100 million in his account. A teacher. How can you justify that? He's not doing any business. So they frozen the account and asked the teacher to explain how he got that money. Is it your salary? What business have you done to have $100 million in your account? Over 100 million. So the money was traced to a politician.
Okay.
So this is how the law should be working. But if you just have laws governing public officials, their conduct alone, I tell you, it will still not work. They will put the monies in the hands of their relatives that they can be fetching and doing what they want to do.
Okay.
They will evade it. So let's think through, how do we ask people to account for their wealth?
Okay. All right.
Just not public officials.
Okay.
Just not public. I can make money as a politician and give to a private person to keep holding. The person can hold in trust for me.
But that should be a different law. You have not passed the law to regulate your activities. How are you then?
What I'm saying is that I'm even just telling you that that law itself will still not bite. It will still, if there is a law governing me,
unless it includes the private.
Yes.
Okay.
If there is a law governing me as a public official, as to how I acquire wealth. So I do all sort of deals to acquire wealth. Then I give to my brother or a relative or a friend to hold in trust for me. How will you be able to know that I've stolen money?
So
or I have this amount?
It should be more involving.
It should be more involving. It shouldn't just be about public officials.
So move that. Move that in Parliament.
Yes, we are discussing it. We'll get there. Until we get there, the fight against corruption, the conduct of public officials, we can't achieve anything out of it.
All right. Now,